Okay, for this one, we're going to look at percentiles. Okay, now the same way that quartiles divided our data set into quarters, percentiles is going to divide it into percentages, okay, or 1%. So it's going to divide it into 100 parts, okay? Now, what I need you to understand for this one is, if you say something like, I am in the 5th percentile, that means 5% is below whatever the thing is that you're talking about, okay? This is the one thing that I see misquoted more often, okay? Is because students will say, I graduated in the top of my class. I was in the 5th percentile. Okay, the 5th percentile again means you were better than 5% of your classmates. 95% of your classmates had higher grades than you, okay? What they mean to say is they were in the 95th percentile. They did better than 95% of their classmates, okay? Now, you can say I'm in the top 5%, and that's fine. That's not using the phrase percentiles, okay? So something like the 73rd percentile is 73% are below this, and the other is above it, okay? So the way that this processes, okay, or the way that we do this, okay, is you're again going to range your data in order from least to greatest, okay? So if it is the number of data points in the data set, okay, then when you go to do percentiles, okay, you're going to do whatever percentile they ask times n, okay? Now, what's going to happen is, if you get a whole number, you need to go to the next one up, okay? Because that means you landed spot on. That means you don't have all of that percentage below you, okay? You're actually sitting spot on, okay? If you get a decimal number, then just bump up to the next one up, okay? So we're going to take a look at our valuings here. And so I've got a data set here that we're going to look at, okay? And I've actually taken the time to rewrite this. And then, so we're going to look at how to find if they give me a percentile. And then we're also going to find if they give us a data value, okay, as to how to do that. And for that one, what you're going to do is you're going to take the number of values that are below whatever you're looking for and tack on a 0.5, because we want to make sure, and then you'll go to the nearest whole number when you do this round, okay? So we're going to be taking a look at number 3. So I've got our data set down here, okay? Ignore the one up there at the top. We've got this data set down here. So the first one that they ask us to find is the 78th percentile, okay? So the way that we're going to do that is we're going to do 78 over 100, and there are 60 data points in this. I have 12 per line, okay? So we're going to take 78 over 100, and then we're going to multiply that by 60, okay? And so when we do that, we get 46.8, which means I need to go to the 47th number in this list, okay? And again, there's 12 on each line. So I've got 12 values, 24 values, 36 values. This is value number 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. This is the 47th value, okay? So the 78th percentile is the number 52, okay? So let's look at another one of these, okay? So they want us to do the 41st percentile. So we're going to do 41 over 100, again, times our 60. Okay, and we get that this is 24.6. We are going to go to the 25th data value. So again, there are 12 on each line. So that's 12, 24. This is the 25th value. It happens to be the number 25. Please do not think that that happens all the time. So this would be the value 25. Okay. Now I'm going to slightly change one of these, and I want us to find the 10th percentile. Okay. So in order to find the 10th percentile, we're going to do 10 over 60, or sorry, excuse me, 10 over 100 times 60. Okay. And when you do that, you get 6. So what you need to do is bump this up to the 7th value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is my 7th value. So the 10th percentile is the value 8. Okay. Now to look at one of these working in kind of the reverse, okay. If I wanted to see what percentile corresponded to the number, let's say 42. Okay, so I wanted to know what percentile went with this. I need to know how many values are below this. So again, 12, 24, 36, 37, 38. So there are 38 values below this. We add a half, and we're going to divide by the number of values in the data set. So this is going to be 38.5 divided by 60. And this gives us 0.6416. So I would call this the 64th percentile when we do that, okay? 64th percentile.